It was secretly the old lady the whole time. She moved it to her other wrist.
What?
Just her other wrist has the bracelet on it because no one checked. And she's alive.
And she's alive? She Zoidbergs out of there the moment someone discovers it.
Makes
like,
about as much sense as the fucking bracelets not being the same number they say on the bracelets in the previous game, because that was a plot point.
Where does she even woo to? Like, I'm just imagining. Just
she just slides under the bed. Now you see me. Now you don't.
No, she just slides under the doors. Like a rat. She just slides under the 9 door and just gets out of the entire event.
She limbos under the door like in Futurama, where he just limboed under a door and it was impossibly low. I'm like, why is he limboing? Why doesn't he just crawl? I don't understand.
He's got to limbo, man.
That used to be the limbo champion.
And now you're all fat and pudgy. I'm going to hang out with Barbito Slim.
It's just the best show ever made.
Futurama?
Yes.
No.
Yes. It's the best show. Please close the blinds. It's shining directly into my eye now.
No, I like it.
It's literally directly in my eye.
It's giving you like a cue.
It's really
the
bad.
opposite.
Help me, Andrew. You're my only hope. There's 3 doors here too.
The same as what we found on the other side of the blue door.
It looks like 2 of them are already unlocked.
So it does. The center and
this
rightmost doors both say open. Perhaps the
do your
layout
Batman
here is
voice.
different.
Everyone's got a Batman voice.
I don't have a Batman voice.
You don't have a Batman voice?
No.
You didn't watch stupid Batman Beyond or Batman... What was...
Batman Beyond's a very different voice.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. What was the name?
Swear to me.
What was... Stop that, Bane!
Where is she? Just sounds like Titus.
No, what is the name of the stupid Batman movie with Christian Bale? Batman
Begins. Dark Knight Rises.
Fucking stupid name.
Well, they were all supposed to be called Batman originally, but then The Dark Knight was so popular, they're like, we gotta call the next one Dark Knight also. Dark Knight Rises? And they just dropped the Batman moniker entirely. It's a Batman trilogy where only one movie's called Batman.
I didn't even notice that.
And only one Batman movie's called Batman, and the third one's just like, shit, Dark Knight was really popular, so we're gonna call this one Dark Knight and add a subtitle to it.
I just kind of like treated them like Transformers movies.
It's actually just like this franchise.
Oh, it is.
999, Zero Escape, and Zero Escape Virtue's Last Reward. I mean, Zero Escape, Zero Time Dilemma.
Yeah.
They called, like, there's 2, they're like, well, shit, Zero Escape did well. They call the next one Zero Escape also, even though the first one wasn't called Zero Escape.
Yeah. The...
Brand recognition.
Yeah, I always thought like the Batman movies were like Transformers, so I just didn't think about the name.
The fact that the name didn't have a unified name.
Yeah, because like I just assumed like, oh, it's called Batman Dark Knight, or oh, it's called Batman Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah.
Like that makes because Transformers do that where it's like,
yeah, it was never called the Batman Dark Knight. It was just called the Dark Knight, and they just assumed you knew what that meant. And then the next one was like, shit, we got to not assume people know what things mean because that one was really popular, so it's called Dark Knight Rises. We'll add a word to the title, and now it's longer. That means it's better.
You would think people notice on the account of like the
advertising,
the fact that Batman's in it.
Important context clues.
Like,
swear to me. Trying to do a Batman voice causes me to retch.
Swear to me.
Like it basically causes me to retch.
Does it?
And makes painful vibrations.
You can't do like the raspy voice.
No.
Like,
no.
It's unfortunate. Did you hear my voice? Did you hear my smog voice I did?
I was a private investigator, and there was some comely dame came into my office.
Are we trying to do film noir now?
Yeah, it's the closest I can think of.
I don't think film noirs usually have like gravelly people. Do they? I thought it was always like that weird like 1920s like she came inside of there.
No, absolutely not. It's always deep. It's like she used to be pretty, but now she was dead. There's just some lady in a red dress that smokes that got shot in some alley.
Hey,
I think it's just the go-to example.
That's my type.
Like, I'm Deckard, and I'm gonna find out who did this.
Very Creole.
The streets were angry that night. Oh shit! I pressed a button.
Oh shit!
Not that. Wow. Turns out we're in that line we chose. Everyone watch Creole.
Whatever. Let's take the door on the right first. Wait, we can do that?
Wait. We've been able to go in every door we want to?
Wait, we're going
we're going to the Golem Bay?
Wait, what?
We've been able to just go to the other doors this whole... That's never come up, has it?
No.
So this whole time we've been able to go to the garden, for example, whenever we want. Even though we never went them in this branch.
Oh my god, this makes, like, Quark leaving the worst fucking thing
no,
ever.
He could be anywhere. If all of the alternate branches also opened, he could be anywhere.
That is 9 different rooms he's just hanging out in.
Yeah, that means that in stage 1 there was 3 rooms. In stage 2 there was 9 rooms.
Oh my god.
They're so fucked.
What?
They're never gonna find him. You can't even split up into enough groups to do that.
Well,
yeah,
because you're missing like 2 people who would be really helpful in this situation.
It's like okay, we split up into 3 groups to go down the 3 paths, right? Surprise! There's 3 times as many paths as you thought there were. Fuck you.
I mean, you could split up into 2,
but even that's not enough.
Well, no, but there's one last room to check afterwards, which is still more efficient than
it means he can evade you because you're not going down a linear path to find him. You're not combing.
Oh, what's this room?
Looks like a workbench of some sort.
Wait, do we need to do the escape room here?
Maybe, but what sort of work? Well, we're here to find Quark, not look at the workbench. You go check out the far end, alright?
Very well.
Wait,
Let's split up, gang!
Is there places to hide in this room? I thought this room was pretty straightforward.
Yeah, this room's pretty empty. There's no... You just do a quick cursory glance and that's the whole room.
The robots aren't even
don't
down.
Fucking split up, even within the room. We're trying to not get murdered. God damn it.
Yeah.
Nothing. He's not here either. Hey, hold on.
You're right.
Where's the robot? Who opened the chest?
Well, we don't want Kay to realize he's a robot too soon.
No, like seriously though, where's the robot and who opened the safe?
Yeah, nobody went this way in this time.
No, because if they did, the robots would be down on the side. It's the only way to solve the puzzle.
Right.
So, are you saying that the puzzle doesn't even get set up until...
I don't know.
The people who are going to be going through which color door is chosen?
Or maybe... Well, there's some idea of automatons running around, supposedly, so maybe one of them collects all of the ones that people don't go down or something. I don't know.
But why would you even need to empty the safe? It's not like...
I don't know.
Get in without solving the room.
I don't know.
Hey, Kay, how's it going over there?
And Kay is dead.
Kay!
Are you serious right now?
Can you hear me?
How did you lose him in one room?
Kay was bent over with his back to me, peering underneath the thing that looked like a workbench.
Okay, he's just ignoring us at least.
Oh, we found the key.
But he doesn't know what it looks like.
He found a key.
Sigma, come on. Sigma, don't fuck up. You better fucking open Kay's head today.
What the hell? I walked toward him as I spoke. Hey man, what's going on here?
Oh, nothing.
I bent down and saw he was staring at something that appeared to be a safe. It's empty. Was there something in there before?
No, it was empty when I found it.
Was it?
Yes.
Then what are you doing staring into an empty safe?
I was thinking. Specifically, I was thinking about who opened this safe.
Wouldn't that have been the team that went through the green door? I think that was Dio, Phi, and Clover.
No, that's unlikely. When we met up with Dio, he told us that he had been in the treatment center. The nameplate on this door says this is the Golem Bay, however.
So you're saying they didn't go here?
I believe that is the case. Which, as you can see, is why I was puzzled. If Dio, Phi, and Clover did not open this safe, who did?
Well, there's no point thinking about it.
Where is the key? Ah!
We should get back.
Yes, and there was another unlocked door, wasn't there?
Yep. Let's go, let's get moving then.
Yeah, the other unlocked door was the treatment bay. Or are you talking about the other
He means of the 3 doors, the other one that wasn't the one they came from.
Oh. Or nope, it's
Or
treatment
they're
bay.
just gonna go to the treatment center. Okay.
Why?
Hello, my honey. Hello, my darling. Hello, my ragtime girl.
Weren't people in here already?
So this is the treatment center, huh?
Oh, it's weird to think they haven't been here before.
This is the room that Dio visited.
Don't you think that's kind of strange? Until now, all the chromatic doors have led to a single room each. So why are there 2 rooms on the other side of the green door?
An excellent question.
Wait, there's only 2? There's not 3?
He says until now, but wasn't it just one example?
Yeah.
It was literally just in round 1 they went to 1 door, and then in round 2 they went to 3 doors.
Yes.
That's not a trend.
No.
You can't say either one is more normal.
We can talk to the others later, I guess, and see if they know anything. Kay and I split up and begin looking for places where Quark might have hidden, or small holes he might have escaped through.
Maybe he's in one of the pods.
Maybe he's in the jellyfish cage. Wait, that safe isn't open? Didn't they come through the treatment center?
Huh?
Yeah, I think that's what they said, yeah. That's confusing.
What are these?
Maybe they just closed it?
They must be the treatment pods Dio mentioned.
The window's all covered with frost on the inside. I can't see in.
Shall we open it?
Yes, might as well. Have at it.
It's Quark, he stabs us. Oh my god, it's Quark. I actually was right. Oh my god. How did Quark get in there?
Chotomate.
Wait, how did he get in there?
Chotomate! How did he get in there?
Doesn't somebody have to help him get in there?
Also, did we just thaw him?
I don't know. Maybe we're gonna die now. Maybe he'll shatter.
What?
Did his heart stop? Did his bracelet fall off?
He doesn't have a bracelet on.
Which hand is it on?
It should be on his right hand. Or his left hand.
His hand's over it, so you can't tell.
No. Should be on the other hand.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Quark! No. Oh no. His bracelet, it's... Oh god.
Hold on, Sigma. Calm down. Look at his chest. Can you see it moving?
What?
Oh, fuck. Someone put him in there so that when he would get frozen, his heart would stop. The bracelet would come off.
Yeah.
Now...
Which is a solution we thought of in the first story branch we ever played, which is why it's been such a kind of a dumb plot point trying to figure out how we're going to get the bracelets off and all these other branches.
Yes. We're smart. I'm not saying we're not smart people. We're geniuses
I'm
when
just
it comes
thinking,
to
like,
this
it's
game.
so frustrating that came up immediately as a solution. And then
But-
we're supposed to play a whole game where we pretend that's not a solution constantly.
But the thing I'm freaking out about is that means somebody now has a number 9 bracelet.
Oh, that means somebody else can open the door and leave.
Someone else can just bounce.
Dio.
Phi.
Phi? Yeah, Phi would do it.
Her and Dio were the 2 people who came into this room.
Yeah. They're also the 2 shitty people.
Yeah.
I quickly pressed a finger to Quark's wrist. It was faint, but his heartbeat was there. He's alive! He's alive!
He's alive!
What a relief. I'm so glad to know he's safe.
Kay says as he picks him up by his skull and drags him to the warehouse.
More like Kay says after abandoning him to die last timeline.
I laughed out loud and grabbed Kay in a bear hug, or at least as much as one could have managed. He patted me on the back and shared what I thought might have been a relieved chuckle.
And then he stabbed me.
But if he's still alive, why is his bracelet off? Zero Jr. said it would only come off when you died.
Perhaps Zero Senior took it off?
Or when your heartbeat stops. How can these people be this slow?
What? Why?
I have no idea.
Then maybe Zero Senior brought Quark here and put him in the pod thing too. Well, even if he did, we don't have any way to know why.
This pod is for medical treatment. Perhaps Quark has contracted some sort of illness.
God damn it.
Maybe he is radical.
I really hope that the third Zero Escape game is more like 999 and that it has more forward momentum and fewer parallel branches. because retreading the same shit is exhausting.
Yeah.
The percentage of game that we have where Quark is sick and no one understands that he's sick is crazy. Because the first branch we picked, immediately like, oh no, Quark's sick, was like the first thing that happened. And it's such an ever-present plot point in every single timeline, and no one understands it as much as we did the first timeline we picked. And it's like, I think like 6 hours of this game is just spent on the concept of repeating that Quark is sick all the time, and being weird or missing and stuff. And it's like, it's holy shit. It's like a River Song situation where we saw how it ends first, and we just have to keep dealing with people realize the bullshit we already know over and over again.
I think that's the worst part. The worst part is that we, as the player, are 100% aware of everything except for why did the game happen.
Like, I think
that's it. We know everything else.
I think these stories are just way more enjoyable if the flowchart is way more vertical and not horizontal.
Yeah.
The more horizontal is, the more just insufferable that some of these plot points are, as we cover them for the 12th time. Because Quark will be missing and sick in every timeline.
Yes.
And there's so many of them.
I think the worst part for me, though, is that we're coming to conclusions faster than we can get to them in the game.
Yeah, we already come to the conclusions way faster than the characters the first time the storyline happens. Then we watch them slowly re-realize it 12 more times after we came to the conclusion faster than them the first time. And it's like, how does anyone have the patience for these people? Oh my god, put the key in his head, you fucks.
I mean, it's a weird...
Dio's the murderer. Look at his weapon. He has it.
It's just, I guess it weirds me out because I'm thinking in the context of, so you made this with the intention...
Was she wearing some kind of jewelry?
Yeah, but
what
it's like...
could have been on her wrist in this death game where everyone has a thing on their wrist? I'll never know. I guess we'll just wander off.
It's just, it's weird that you would write this game in the with the assumption that the player would not be able to piece these puzzles together this quickly. Like, you're hoping that no one would meet the, like, run into these pods.
Say it, but wasn't 999 more clever with the mysteries?
Yes.
Like, they had a corpse, and the plot twist was the corpse had a real arm, which meant it wasn't Snake, because Snake doesn't have a real arm.
Which is what we figured out, but we only figured it out because we paid attention in the game.
We don't hear that he has a fake arm until much later, and the one person who would have known didn't look at the body, and so that there was reason for the mystery to perpetuate.
Yes.
And then it's an actual reveal when it happens, and you're like, oh shit, that means that body's not Snake, and now we just need the right combination of characters to notice that, because we need Clover to find out in order to continue, because Clover is the only person in the universe that knows that thing.
Yeah.
But now it's just like infuriating shit where everyone's stupid and like slow and refuses to take in information or retain it, and then we have to watch them fail to retain information in 12 parallel timelines where we watch them relearn the same shit over and over again.
And all the parallel timelines only have information that we've already deduced based on other timelines.
I didn't know this game would actually be worse.
I did.
And I'm pretty sure it is.
I did.
Like, 999 was a better game, wasn't it? It got off the rails insanely stupid, especially by the end, but holy shit, man, this game is mind-blowing.
I'll be honest, I remember a lot more about 999 than I do with Virtue's Last Award, and we're playing it.
Well, that's because 999 had a plot.
I think it was
a series of things were happening, and this game kind of doesn't.
I think because 999 had
this
characters.
Game is literally, let's pair off. Oh no, Quark's crazy and missing. Oh no, people died. And then we just loop over and over again.
Yeah.
And like nothing's fucking happening. We get tiny reveals like, oh wow, somebody might have a wrist thing. Oh, we should spray people's wrists. And like, oh no, there's talking robots. Like tiny reveals are happening one at a time, but there isn't a plot. There is not a core story where things are happening and like stakes or like reasons for anything. It's just some characters in a death game, and they keep dying.
Well, that's
and there's just nothing going on behind that so far.
See, that's where you're wrong. They're not characters dying in a death game.
Yeah, a lot
because
of them,
they're not.
Several of them are not characters still.
Characters still.
Yeah.
Because we need.
Most of them have one trait at most.
Because all the characters are split between multiple timelines.
None of them have a backstory really most of the time.
You know what's impressive, Keith?
Remember when we learned the backstory of every single character in 999?
Do you remember?
while playing it.
Do you remember when 999 had an amnesia character who discovered the solution to his amnesia, and it was like relevant to the plot?
Remember
and
how
then-
developed Lotus was at this point in the game compared to how developed Alice is at this point in the game?
Well, she's dead now, so
Well,
you know.
yeah, but I mean, like in all the timelines we've done so
Yeah.
far, what are Alice's character traits and backstory and history? Like, how much is there going on there?
Well,
versus
she's
like
bitchy. She works for an
versus like
organization.
how fleshed
and-
out Lotus was by comparison. Not a comment on the way they dress.
I mean,
They're both pretty fleshed out.
yeah, they're both pretty fleshed out, Keith. Except one of them was disgusting.
believe
She
I'm-
had like 2 kids. Ew,
Can't
God.
believe I'm talking about 999 in a pot of positive light, but at least I felt like the story was happening.
See, I'm not talking about
I'm
999
just so
positively.
confused by how it feel. I still I just continually feel like, and we talk about this a lot during your smoke breaks, basically, is that I don't feel like Zero Escape has a story still.
Yeah. I don't know what the story here is. I can only
We don't even have the draw of like a love interest that we want to keep alive through the escape rooms or something.
Yes, we do.
No, we don't.
Yes.
Fi is not supposed to be a love
No,
interest.
Luna. Oh my.
That is definitely not the intention.
Luna is the purest, and she is the beautifulest.
I'm waiting for her to be the villain. I'm just waiting.
No,
I'm just
she
waiting
can't.
for fucking something to happen.
Well, something did happen. We found out somebody had the fucking bright idea to put someone in the goddamn
I
sleep
feel like I've been
chamber.
tricked into watching. Was that movie where Bradley Cooper's on a train and it keeps looping over and over again?
What?
Like that's happening?
That's a movie?
Yeah, it's just a train crashes or blows up or something, and he just loops over and over again, waiting, and then Trey's supposed to like try to fix it or something.
Groundhog Day?
It's like Groundhog Day, except he dies at the end, and he keeps looping until he can undie.
Isn't that what Groundhog Day is?
It's actually, I guess, it's more like
Groundhog Day is
it's
just
more
Bill-
like Live, Die, Repeat
Oh, okay.
or Age of Tomorrow. It's more like that.
I was gonna
guess.
say, like, Groundhog
So it's
Day was
like-
Bill Murray killing himself multiple times, and then
Yeah, but it would repeat even if he didn't kill himself, right?
no.
Did he have to kill himself every day?
Yeah.
Wait, what? I've never
Yeah.
seen Groundhog Day.
In Groundhog Day, time basically freezes.
I
And
know
the
it
only
loops
way to-
every day, but I didn't think he killed himself.
Yeah, he kills himself every day.
Jesus. That's the part no one mentions.
He does.
No one's ever. No, I mean like no one's ever mentioned that about that movie to me ever.
Yeah. That was like the first thing I noticed. But he was like, "Oh yeah, I just killed myself in so many ways." Like, wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, how much did you kill? And he's like,
the problem is we're at the point of the game now where you know the part where Tom Cruise in Live Die Repeat is all like, oh no, it's repeating. I gotta keep doing my training montage, or I'll keep getting slightly further, and maybe I'll be able to get out alive this time.
yeah,
And then it montages really fast, and we skip a bunch of it.
yeah.
I feel like we're in that part of the game. We're like, it's just gonna keep fucking looping until we can deal with this Quark situation, and it's gonna loop like 10 times. And I'm just like, I can't. I don't know
Well,
if
no.
my sanity can take how much flowchart there is, because there's so much.
We're gonna
and it's
keep-
all in this period of the story.
I think the worst part is like the only reason we're looping is because we don't know how to open that stupid fucking safe. And if we
At first we had multiple, we seemingly picked all the right endings, because all of them were like, come back later.
we picked 2 of the right endings. The first one we picked was
Took
like
us like so many hours to find a single game over.
yeah, like the first one we picked was like, oh, go back home. And it was like, okay. And then this, like, the second one we picked was Clover's ending. Then the third one we picked was like, oh, go back, you need a safe code. And it was like, how do we keep picking these fucking right endings? It's like, where's the wrong ones that give us the information for the right ones? And it's like, well, they're in the flow charts. Like, there's 16 endings, you fuck. I don't. And they're all like 7 hours long. It's like a full.
I feel like they chose the worst possible structure for the story.
They did.
Like the 17 fucking parallel periods where the entire game is basically spent just like this part of the game that you're seeing on the screen right now is the entire period where Quark is missing up until when that resolves, basically from top to bottom of the screen. That's the whole fucking game. Like that's how much there was before that. It's just those 3 branches. Then this whole part on the screen, the entire screen right now is the Quark era. Just 17 crazy ass parallel.
Are all of them?
Yes.
You're right.
Because they all take place during the same time period.
All of them
So all of
have-
these are, oh no, where's Quark? We gotta find Quark. Oh, maybe he's in the stasis pod. Maybe he murdered everyone. Maybe Tenmyoji saves him. over and over again. No matter, it doesn't matter how it gets resolved, for good or bad or inconclusive, we'll then repeat it again and again and again until it's finally over.
Oh my god.
That's really what the whole game is. That's what they structured the whole game around, is that plot point repeating forever. And we don't even care about Quark because he's not a person. He's like, hey, dirty old man. And that's like his one line of dialogue. And then he's like, I'm evil and sick now. And like, we don't care about Quark. I've never had like less reason to care about a character in any game. I feel like he's got no development of any kind. The quest to find Quark is the entire game.
I'm genuinely shocked. I didn't even notice that. I didn't realize that the whole game is about trying to find a character that we don't even know anything about.
It's like 16 parallel timelines of the Quark era repeating, where it's the core thing. And so every single time we go to one of these, they're gonna be like, let's split up, gang. And then they go check out like 17 different rooms to find him, and we see the same montage of searching again, where they always fail, and it just keeps looping, all just to have one, and the final payoff of doing the entire like 4-hour fucking flowchart branch is that we get one plot point of like, oh, her bracelet, she had a bracelet, or oh, there's robots, and like that you get one of those like every 4 to 6 hours. That's the structure of this game.
The structure of this game,
and it just loops in stasis.
You know what the worst part is?
That's not good. That's not good storytelling by any game standards.
No.
Not even visual novels.
No.
This isn't even good for visual novels.
It's not.
And it has like an 80 on Metacritic because people have no fucking clue what they're talking about.
I think the worst part is that this wouldn't be such a bad story if you wrote it linearly. Like if you wrote this story in a linear sense, where it's like at most you have like 1 or 2 branches,
or if you had to like condense this into like an actual like 13 episode anime or something.
If you had to make this into an anime,
if you condensed it, it'd probably be so much better.
Well, they tried that with Dangling Grandpas, but that's not a game that needs it. Because that game actually doesn't have to deal with that shit because it's a fucking linear...
The entire game takes place as one linear sequence of events.
Yes. Well, I mean, yes and no. You can fuck up and get bad endings,
but I mean, it's not this.
No.
It's meant to be played from front to back.
Yeah.
And then hopefully win. Like Phoenix Wright.
Yes.
Anyway, let's push through with this. I'm sure we'll get comments about not pressing A for 10 minutes.
Yeah, why is this game taking so long, Keith?
This is our first really long rant where it finally broke us a little bit.
Well, that's because we came up with this idea hours ago.
Yeah. But well, it's also just because all the reasons that broke us in 999 haven't phased us in this one, because we're over that at this point.
Yeah.
But this game has a new way of breaking us, which is the Quark era. The Quark paradox.
Oh my god. That sounds like a thing that would be in a gold file.
Thanks, Sigma.
He's sick.
What? Chocolate?
Dun 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 dun.
Good you say.
Dun dun dun.
What has he got?
How would I know that? In any event, we should return and let the rest of our companions know that we found Quark.
No, bring him with us.
Also, pro tip: there's a diagnosis machine.
Pro tip.
Pro tip, we were all in the room when Quark got sick and then we fucking did the diagnosis.
That was a different timeline though, unfortunately.
No, it wasn't.
It's just gonna keep looping.
No, it wasn't.
It was.
No, it wasn't.
No, yeah, we don't know he's sick in most timelines.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, what? We don't?
He just runs off and acts crazy. And usually, like, I think this might be the timeline where he acted crazy right before he walked through a door. And so they tried to go through with him and just deal with it. I think he might have passed out in that one. Or ran off crazy. In most timelines, we don't know he's sick necessarily. We just know that he took off and he said some crazy shit.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, the first timeline we ever did, he went crazy in the fucking diagnosis room. So we just diagnosed him and we knocked him out, and we're like, oh shit, he's sick.
He's got the radical six.
But I think that was also when Alice ran off with like a scalpel or something, acting crazy, because I guess she was also sick immediately after that.
Oh yeah, I forgot that we had to chase down Alice.
Yeah, by the way, a reminder that this might all be ultimately that Alice got sick and went crazy and killed herself and Luna, because that was established in the first fucking timeline we picked. And there might not be murder at all, which just deletes the entire mystery from the game.
She couldn't have killed Luna. She could have killed herself.
She could have injected Luna and stabbed herself.
No, she didn't take an injection gun. We only know there's one in the game.
Yeah, maybe.
I think what she probably did was she probably stabbed herself. Luna came in, found her dead, and then Dio came in and was like, "Shagunk," thinking that Luna did it.
But like what you brought up is also an additional issue, is just that structuring your story this way, where there's so many branching paths in the same part of this timeline, repeating so many times, is that it becomes virtually impossible to even tell where you are in the branches of storylines and who knows what at any given moment. And
Like, I forgot that people didn't know Quark was sick.
Yeah,
because I put
keeping that information is almost impossible in your head when there's 16 parallel timelines
but like,
that all take place at the same time.
But like, my brain told me, hey, that's important information, so I kept it. But I didn't keep the part where people didn't know he was sick because my brain was like, oh, I already know why he's sick and what he's got. So I don't need to remember that.
In 999, when we went back in the flowchart to go to a different timeline, it's like, oh yeah, we're going back to the 378 room, and we're gonna pick a different door. But in this game, it's like, oh, we're gonna rewind in time, and oh shit. So who has the key? Does somebody have the key in this timeline? Is Alice dead yet, or who has Quark? Is Quark? And like, it's like you have to do so many. You have to have like a fucking spreadsheet to explain what the current state is of all the things we know about so far.
Okay, so in fairness, the reason that we're having this struggle is because we're not playing it the right way. Which,
what does that mean?
Oh, excuse you, you're supposed to start from the beginning every time and replay every single one.
I doubt that. This version of the game has always had the skip feature. You've always been able to go to the flowchart.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying
the one that didn't have it originally.
But I'm saying you start from the beginning and you skip through so you can remind yourself, like, oh right, so Quark, you know, like no one knows Quark's
Jesus
sick,
Christ, that would take like 300 hours. I'm not even exaggerating.
Yeah.
I think that would actually take 300 hours to play the entire game from the beginning every time you wanted to do a different branch.
No, you skip it.
Which is a number that people use as a joke when they talk about how long they played Skyrim. Like that's how long this fucking VN would take to do the most basic story ever.
Is 300 hours like an absurd amount of time?
That was just the number I always heard when people talked about how long they take in every Bethesda game.
Oh, okay. That scared me. So I was like, I have 300 hours in Overwatch. And I don't think that's like.
Well, that's an infinitely repeatable competitive game. So that's just the loop you fall into forever. It's a long time to spend in a single player game. In one save file.
If you're playing Overwatch badly, you're single player.
I imagine Tenmyoji in particular will be pleased.
Nah, I don't know. He's probably gonna be a little like upset about it. He's like, what, you found Quark? And he does have a bracelet on? Where's his bracelet? Put it back on him!
And also Quark dies because you let him out.
Oh.
That's what I think is going to happen, is that he was in this to stop him from dying of his disease, potentially, so...
He'll be fine.
Although somebody already had to put him in, and then...
Someone had to put him in, which means they knew where Quark was, which means
somebody had to put him in, wait, then open it, take his bracelet, then close it again. Because his bracelet's not in there with him, but it would only come out after he was in there. So he must have been put in stasis, then taken out of stasis, then put back in stasis.
What a fucking hell.
No. I believe it would be best to leave
I didn't read that
Quark
line,
here.
by the way.
You just carry him. They're talking about carrying him.
Oh, okay.
Like, Sigma's like, shouldn't we just carry him, or...
No!
There is a chance he has fallen ill.
No.
What's up?
Do not leave Quark here. I swear to fucking God.
All he does is go missing in this game. God damn it.
You're going to leave, and then somebody's gonna come in here and kill him, and then we're gonna have to deal with fucking Tenryoji getting all upset.
Like, hey guys, we found Quark. Then we go take everyone to Quark, and he's dead.
Yes, that's what's gonna happen. You know that, right?
Our whole goal is to find this guy, and we're not gonna carry him with us.
No.
When we found him, we're not gonna take him with us when we find. God damn it.
Can one of us stay here with him, just to keep an eye on him,
so that he can be accused of murder when Quark's dead? Yay.
If so, then removing him from the pod would be dangerous.
Wait, what? Well, we already opened the pod. Isn't that dangerous?
Yeah, we should really close it then. Also, someone should watch him.
The treatment he is currently undergoing could be compromised.
He's not undergoing treatment. He's on ice. He's frozen.
Oh.
I'll close the pod's cover then. Is that all right?
Yeah, sure.
That would count as treatment.
What?
I mean, anything you do that's supposed to help or resolve or maintain somebody's status while they're ill is treatment.
I guess. I just meant like they're not technically treating him. They just put him on ice until they can find a way to treat him.
Yeah, stasis is treatment.
Wait, I just thought of something. Are you sure he's going to be alright?
What do you mean?
Well, what happens if he wakes up? Can he open that thing on his own?
He'll be fine. I noticed a lever inside that can be used to open the cover.
God damn it. Watch him escape now.
So long as no one locks the pod, he should be able to leave whenever he wants.
Lock the
Lock
pod.
the pod. Lock the pod, please. He'll be fine. It's not like he's gonna die in there if you lock it.
Like, worst
But
case
he's gonna
scenario-
fucking escape again.
Yeah.
And all he does is disappear in this game.
I mean, worst case is he just like pees himself.
But if someone locks him in, he's screwed.
Yes, that is what I said. But you needn't worry.
We're coming right back anyways.
I have not engaged the lock.
Lock it, 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 lock it.
What if Quark just opens it right now?
Now,
I'm
we
leaving!
should return to the
runs.
4B warehouse. I imagine the others are already there.
Right, yeah. Okay, let's go.
Beep, 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 beep.
What are they talking about this entire walk?
They're just walking in complete silence.
So man, I can't believe Quark was just in that thing the entire
I
time.
think they don't even animate, they just skate. Like they're just frozen character models skating down the hallway.
They're just T-posing
Like they're
down the
in
hallway, just like,
Wait.
Like Dr. Breen when you have to find a prop to pretend to be.
yeah.
You're one to talk. How much earlier did you get back again? I'd be surprised if you searched at all.
Shit.
This is it?
Yeah, Clover and Tenmyoji still aren't back.
So, find anything?
You think they're dead again the same way?
Oh my god.
Yeah, we sure did.
Yeah? Well, go on, spill it.
I explained to them how we found Quark in the treatment center.
I see.
That's
good to hear.
Is that face?
Jerk, making us all worried.
No.
There's more.
No. Like, no.
What?
The two of you were in the treatment center.
Yeah.
Did you put him in there and not tell anyone?
They're kind of not addressing that strangeness.
Because didn't you all... Wait, wasn't Quark with you in the treatment center?
I don't know how the groups were, and we're gonna drive ourselves insane if we try to remember.
Go to
them,
the
'cause
go to the flowchart.
That doesn't help.
Oh.
The flowchart doesn't tell you the combinations that went into each door.
I thought it tells you which
No.
which chromatic door you go into.
Which one we went into? Not the
Yeah,
other
which
people.
you can make the groups figure out the groups based on that.
That would take a significant amount of reverse engineering, and we'd have to remember what everyone's bracelets were somehow or something.
Okay.
At best, we could maybe remember who was with us, but I don't even know if we'll even be able to accurately reconstruct who was with us in our room, let alone what every combination was, based on not even knowing what their bracelets are, because they change every room. That's the kind of reverse engineering that only worked in 999, because everyone had the same number the entire game. You could
Right.
literally just open the calculator and be like, oh yeah, that's what happened. In this game, it's just fucking chaos theory. You'd be better off just looking at your previous recording to check than to actually try to reverse engineer it, because anyone could have any number and any color and any pairing.
That's
and
true.
It changes every time at random.
And that is?
There is still some cause for concern.
Just spit it out.
Quark may have contracted an illness of some sort. As such, he has been left in the treatment pod.
Will he be alright?
Yeah, he'll probably.
Probably. Do you even...
Whatever, at least we found him. Pretty lucky he's alive, too.
What a weird reason to get mad at us.
Yeah,
What do
right?
you mean by that?
I mean what I said, genius. I'm glad he's not dead, aren't you?
As equivocal as ever, I see.
How kind of you to say so.
He started using that Super Saiyan pose a lot.
Yeah, he likes it.
So, was Quark all you found?
What
The
the
way
fuck?
you were talking made it sound like there was something else.
Were we looking for anything else?
Oh, I mean, I don't know how us talk. I guess, well, we did an off-screen explanation, so we might have just made it sound like something else was happening.
Oh yeah, the watch.
Well, so multiple things actually. There's that, and there's the fact that we were able to go into other rooms.
Oh yeah.
So we've actually had a fair number of surprises this time.
Yeah, I'll explain it after Tenmyoji and Clover get back. There's something I wanted to ask you about first, though. When you went through the green door, did you search 2 different rooms?
2?
No, just the treatment center.
I see. Then what was the other
What
one?
do you mean, the other one?
You know where there's that intersection with the 3 doors? Well, when Kay and I went there, 2 of the doors were unlocked. You guys unlocked the one that went to the treatment center when you went through the green door.
Oh, only 2 of them were unlocked. They weren't just all unlocked.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what does that even mean? How is
Yeah,
it?
that's... What are the rules? Oh, well.
There are no rules.
It's
This is Fight Club.
It's another thing happening for reasons that aren't mechanically explained at the moment, so we just have to go with it. Yeah. That door's not a 9, it's a Q.
But the other one.
Who could have opened it?
Don't look at me. I told you, we only opened the one that went to the treatment center.
Could it have been Zero Senior?
I don't know.
So did you and Kay go through the other door?
Yeah,
What was in there?
nothing really.
Appeared to be some sort of room for servicing something.
That doesn't make any sense.
Why?
Yeah, what?
How does that not make sense?
Yeah, explain that to us.
Every room serves a different purpose. This one's that looks like a service center for something. What the fuck?
Chotto fucking mate.
What?
Look at this dude's. Look at these
looking at?
fucking bracelets. These bracelets have holes on the sides of them that would clearly allow blood to get through.
They do.
God damn it! You can't even
You're
fucking
right.
be consistent with your own
You're
fucking
right. The
game.
blood would totally go through it. They
God.
clearly have giant gaping holes in them.
I hate this guy. I fucking hate this
He
guy.
didn't make the empty spot in the blood shaped like the bracelet. Oh boy.
So what the hell was whoever opened that door looking for?
Who knows?
The key to Kay's helmet. If only anyone knew.
We do.
Yeah, that's why we suffer.
That's why we suffer. That's where the pain comes from.
That's where the pain goes.